You want a clear path. Your course must teach a clear, step-by-step path from A to B. Welcome to the Self-Paid Club podcast. I'm your host, Samantha Peddle, a small-town wife and mom who started my first business at 17 and never looked back. For over a decade, I've been helping other ambitious souls build insane wealth in both life and business. We believe that success comes from growth as the whole person, mastering your time, money, and mindset for a balance between all three. Ditch the hustle culture and achieve your dream life by embracing your own vibe, doing it weird, and doing it your way. This is your destination for all things business strategy, mindset work, success, personal development, marketing, and everything in between. If your mission is to build an empire while having fun, you're in the right place. Let's dive in. If you're here, I know you're a passionate person. You have passions in life that you're just dying to explore. I'm here to tell you that not only should you explore those, but you could also be making money off of them. Today, I'll be walking you through the steps to turn your passion into a moneymaker and come up with a powerful course topic that will drive your success through the roof, so you can practice your online coaching skills and build out a digital course once so that you can sell it over and over and over. Let's be real, not everything can or should be turned into a business. Not everything will sell or attract clients. But you know what will? Well, you're just going to have to keep listening to find out. The bottom line is, let's make sure your idea will generate the results you desire so that you're putting in the work for a good reason and not wasting your time. Before we get started, I created a free guide for you to follow along with this episode. It's filled with all of the information we're covering to help guide you over the next couple of days when you're planning out your course topic. So go grab your free copy at samanthapeddle.com/course topic. Okay, let's get into it. Part 1 is the ingredients. This is my signature recipe for the perfect digital course topic. It includes 3 main ingredients. Number 1, passion. Number 2, expertise. And number 3, demand. The topic you choose must include all 3 of these ingredients if your course is to be sustainable in the long term. Because if you build something on just what you're passionate about with no research or proof that other people are interested, then you're not going to be successful in the long term. If you are, it's just luck. If you go off of just what's in demand, but you're not actually an expert in it, you're going to fail. You're not going to know how to answer anyone's questions. It's going to be very obvious that you don't have the experience necessary in order to teach that thing. And if it's in demand, but you're not interested in it, it's going to be really hard for you to show up to work consistently and show up and be there every single day and build this as your career. So the perfect topic recipe includes passion, expertise, and demand. To figure out a topic that has all these essential pieces, start by brainstorming concepts under each ingredient. So I have some examples for you. For ingredient number 1, passion. What are you passionate about? Jot down anything that comes to mind when you think about your hobbies, interests, skills, talents, desires, activities that you practice during your spare time, conversation topics that get you fired up, anything like that. What are you passionate about? Write these things down. Anything that comes to mind. Ingredient number 2, expertise. What do you have experience in? This might include anything along the lines of tough situations you've overcome, art you've created, business skills or positions that you've acquired, certifications you've obtained, results you've gotten in a specific area, any type of experience or expertise that you have under your belt. This is a tough one for most people, so make sure you're really digging deep and thinking about all the different areas, not just expertise of what you've done for your job or work, but in your personal life as well, in every single area of your life. What do you have experience in? It might be even giving relationship advice, like maybe you're really good at relationship advice, or maybe you've been in the online dating space for a long time. And you think that's a negative, but maybe you can use it to your advantage. Maybe you can create some sort of topic that could help people that are in the dating space. help them find their true love, something like that. So after you do that with expertise, ingredient number 3 is demand. Which topics have you spoken to others about? Think about subjects in which others have asked for your advice, things you've taught others to do successfully, questions you get asked on social media, or even in your current line of work or your current career, even if you're trying to get out of that. Questions you get asked there every day. And other similar situations where you've offered your opinion more than once. It's important that you've offered your opinion on more than one occasion when you're thinking of topics that you've spoken to others about, because someone asks you something once, yeah, that's fine. Like, you get a million questions in your life, right? But if someone and multiple people come up to you and ask you the same type of questions over and over and over, it shows that that's in demand and people see you as an expert in that area. All right, moving on to part 2, the moneymakers. Now that you've gotten clear on your interests, it's time to rewrite those as potential moneymakers. Basically, this step is for determining whether it's actually possible for your most near and dear interest to earn you a full-time income or not. Because like I said, honestly, some hobbies are best left as hobbies. But for the most part, anything can be actually rewritten into a course topic. So let's try it out. I'm going to get you to look back at the list you just created for each ingredient. So if you're not doing this in real time, try to do it in your head and then come back to this episode later when you have time to actually sit down and write these things down. But for now, take a look at the list or mentally go back to the list you created for each of those ingredients. Is there anything that falls under all 3 categories of passion, expertise, and demand? Maybe there's something or even a few things that you are passionate about, have experience in, and in which others have expressed interest. That's the goal, to formulate a topic that includes all 3 ingredients. Okay, so once you've carefully reviewed the possibilities, I want you to list your top 3 topics from that list. Write down your top 3 possibilities. And remember, the topics you pick out should in some form include all 3 of the ingredients. Okay, got it? Great, you have 3 possible course topics. Now that's not all. Now it's time to rewrite each topic as a sentence explaining how you can create a course around it. Because writing down hockey or writing down construction, it's not a course topic in itself, right? You need to actually explain how you can create a course around it and what you can teach. So try to take these 3 possible topics that you chose and explain what you would teach exactly for each possibility. I want you to get really clear and really precise. So for example, if hockey, my example, is one of the topics that you wrote down because you're passionate about hockey, you have experience in it, maybe you played it as a teenager growing up, and maybe a lot of people come to you for tips about hockey because you're a really good hockey player. If hockey is one of your topics, you could explain how to create a course around it, maybe by saying the course would be for beginner hockey players that are learning just basic skills on how to handle the puck, how to work with their teammates, how to score, like all these different things, right? I'm obviously not a professional hockey player, but you get the idea. So you can explain how you would actually create a course around it. Same with if it's about fitness. Explain how you would create a course around it. If your expertise is in motherhood, explain how you would create a course and what you would teach exactly to your students. Okay, are you getting the hang of it? So get clear and precise and explain exactly what you would teach for each of your 3 possible topics. Once you've done this, it's good to process this information you've written overnight, but since we're literally in a podcast episode, you can't really pause it and come back tomorrow. I mean, you could if you want to, but think about this overnight after you complete before you actually choose this as your final topic. So once you have done this, let's move on to part 3. Part 3 is the transformation behind the topic. For this final step, we'll be looking back at the 3 possible course topics and the corresponding sentences explaining what you're teaching that you just wrote during part 2. Okay, so it's time to choose the topic for your digital course. Like I said, it's good to think on this overnight before you actually make a final decision, but here we are, so let's keep going. I want you to pick out one of the 3 possibilities, write it down, circle it, underline it, add a happy face, add an exclamation mark. That is your course topic that will sell. Now that's it, but that's not all. Underneath your choice, underneath the course topic that you chose, write down a few sentences explaining exactly what you'll be teaching. Now I know you did this already, but I want you to do it in more detail now that you have actually chosen this as your topic. So describe the process you'll be teaching again, along with an overview of what will be inside the course. It doesn't have to be super detailed, but just add a little bit more detail to it so you have a better idea of what you're going to be doing. And remember, when you're doing this, you're offering a transformation to your students. You don't want to just throw a whole bunch of information at them and just jumble it. You don't want a big jumble of information where they have no clear path, they don't know what they're doing, they're just video after video after video, and they have no clue where to start or how to put the information together. You want a clear path. Your course must teach a clear step-by-step path from A to B. And you want someone to be able to see the before and after clearly, no matter how big or small it is. So when they're first starting out to when they complete the course, they need to go through a transformation, a noticeable change. So as you're explaining what you'll be teaching, think about the actual transformation that you're going to be offering them. And there you have it. You've formulated a course topic that will actually sell. For a written copy of everything we covered so far, go grab your download at samanthapetal.com/course topic. Now again, you're listing things under the 3 ingredients: passion, expertise, and demand. You're finding common ground between the 3 and something that falls under all 3 categories. Write down 3 possible topics and then rewrite each topic as something that you could teach and what you would teach for each one. Think on it overnight, come back and choose your desired course topic. And once you've chosen, write down the full transformation and clear step-by-step path that you would be giving your students. And if you're looking for more expert guidance on identifying your ideal client, crafting a scalable offer your audience won't be able to resist, actually putting all the pieces together, and strategies to yield maximum results from your marketing efforts, join my coaching community, Thrive. You'll instantly unlock all past membership trainings, plus semi-weekly coaching sessions on business growth, mindset, and so much more. If you're serious about growing your digital course business, you need to be in this space. So join myself and the other women at samanthapetal.com/thrive. Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Self-Paid Club podcast. I've been enjoying the feedback and I'm using it to bring even more value to you in the upcoming episodes, so please keep it going. I really enjoy reading it. If you liked today's show, let me know by leaving a comment or a review. Until next time, stay wealthy.